going on, y'all? I have so much to update you on. Been a very, very crazy week, but thankfully I'm all better now. Almost back to normal, you know, and you can hear that I have a lot of energy and everything. But yeah, so after my birthday, oh man, I'm sweaty. Yeah, part of that is because these fevers I'm getting, they go away immediately after I take Tylenol, which causes you to like sweat because your body is just dropping temperature so fast. And then because it drops so fast, you know, you get cold, and it's a whole thing. It's annoying. You know, sometimes being more healthy is more annoying, you know, at some point. But besides that, after the day after my birthday, started to get really high fevers. You know, they checked it out, and I had like a bacteremia that I had the first time. So it's like, cool. They know the bacteria. They'll just knock that out real quick. But the fevers like weren't going away. And they were still like really high. Like I had to, you know, sit in bed with ice packs all over me all the time. And they tested me and eventually figured out I had RSV. And RSV is like the babiest of the baby viruses, but because I'm on chemo, like it was causing those fevers to be really high, which is the worst ever. And you know, with RSV, I didn't get that sick, but I mean, I did have those like shortness of breath and, you know, a bunch of coughing, and just combined with the fevers, it caused something called SVT, which is supraventricular tachycardia, which is basically just super fast heart rate. But that is, you know, when it happened, like they scanned my, you know, coming like after a night of like super high fevers, they scanned my heart rate, pulse oximeter, and then, you know, all of the beeping, the scary beeping goes on, and room is immediately filled. It has like 4 people, and they're like, oh, it's always like, you know, like young, healthier men like always get this, and so, you know, like the cure for that is to just like calm down, like, and I wasn't freaking out, but like calm down and get like more ice on you to cool down more. So, you know, I was there. I wasn't really reacting that much. I was just like, all right, get through this, whatever. And, you know, they put the ice all over me, no blankets or anything. I had to like sit up and like have like oxygen connected. It's very annoying. Lasted like 30 minutes. But it's definitely like scary because it's more indicative of pneumonia, which they were super scared of. And they did a chest x-ray clear, and it was just because of the RSV. So very, very scary week, to be honest. Slowly, the fevers have just been going down. I think that happened on like Wednesday, and today is, it happened last Wednesday, and today is Wednesday. Fevers have been there for a long time, and they've just very slowly been improving, which thankfully they've been improving, because I avoided a pretty scary disease, because you could still have gotten pneumonia from that. But yeah, on to new, brighter horizons. So the discharge plan now. I got my biopsy yesterday, and so if that is in complete remission, then they're gonna infuse me with my stem cells, and then those stem cells are gonna, you know, go in my bone marrow, boost all of the bone marrow that's there, and then within a couple days, I should be like, my count should be back to normal, which is really great and pretty crazy that it can go that fast. At least I definitely think so. So yeah, I'm at this point, I'm just waiting. At this, because of the contact restrictions from RSV though, I've been locked in here with, the stuff I have to do, which, blessing and a curse, because the biggest problem of my stay has been sunburns, and like, no joke at all. I mean, you see my face, like, I should be about that pale, and like, my arms are still like, they have some color, and they shouldn't have any color at all. I'm not tan. It's because I keep getting sunburned repeatedly, and I mean, you guys are white people. You probably know that, when you get a sunburn, you also get a fever. So, been exacerbating those fevers like every single day, which has been really frustrating. This room has no way to block the sun. And that's no exaggeration. There's no way that you can avoid the sun in this room. And I've been trapped in here this whole time with no means of sun protection. And of course, I've asked the nurses like multiple times. I'm like, is there like any way that this could be fixed? Because I'm, like, this is like genuinely making my health worse right now. But they couldn't find a new room. They didn't have any sunscreen. They didn't have sunscreen at the hospital. They even asked the pharmacist, and the pharmacist didn't even have sunscreen, which is just ridiculous and completely unacceptable. I mean, I'm honestly furious, and I wrote a very angry complaint, and I'm gonna see if I can, submit that to whoever deals with patient complaints. But finally, my sisters were able to come in and bring me sunscreen, which has been, which has made my stay much more bearable. But the fact that it has to be the family, and the fact that, obviously there's going to be delays in when your family can come and visit you. So I don't think they were here from my birthday until Saturday or something like that, which was nearly a week. So nearly a week of being sick and getting sunburned every single day, because the first week of the stay there, it was cloudy outside because it's winter, and then bam, sun's just beating down as hard as it can. This room receives so much sunlight, you guys would not believe it unless y'all actually saw it for yourself. Yeah, it's crazy. I wish I recorded closer to them because y'all could see it more. But yeah, another thing they give me is this little breathing thing. You just go and it makes you cough. I got it higher than I thought it would. But lung capacity is usually 15,000 to 25,000 or whatever. Well, that's what she said, but that might be for sicker people. But it actually it lowers a lot when you have shortness of breath. But the whole point of this is to train your lungs to get stronger, since you're just so inactive in the hospital, and especially when you're sick. And I've actually really enjoyed using this. This has been my favorite thing to do. Just because when you have no energy and can't really work out. But it's also kind of similar to cross country in a way, which is small joy in life, but it's kind of great. So been hitting the circles in the room, with my IV pull, and it's, you know, it's honestly, it's kind of sad sometimes. But it's just unavoidable. But yeah, I don't really think there's much else that has really happened between now and the last time. So yeah, well, hope you're all doing well.